Miss Chantor's I6 here, another review. This time Spider-Man, Stinger Strike Scorpion. I keep wanting to say Scorponok, sorry. Here he is from the Spider-Man toy line. They did away with the whole card gimmick, which is quite nice. Nice picture of Scorpion right there. There's his whole name. On the side here you get another nice picture of Scorpion. There he is again, the toy. So very cool. So here's the rest in the wave. Really looking for Lizard. Cannot seem to find him anywhere. Having a lot of problems tracking that one down. But lucky I found Scorpion. So Scorpion was a very interesting one because I almost did not get him. I really wanted Lizard, but Scorpion I was on. So I wasn't like jumping on it as soon as I saw it there. But I saw it and it looked cool, so I thought, okay, I'll pick it up. Getting it home was really great because this was an amazing figure. Really high quality figure and just a very nice figure all in all. So anyway, so here he is. So he's obviously got the big tail here and he looks cool. He's in a more modern costume. This isn't so much the classic Scorponok that is portrayed in the first comics of Spider-Man. It's a very modern looking one, and that was one of the biggest reasons why I wasn't too excited for it when getting it. But for some reason I'm really liking it. The modern actually looks a lot better. Articulation is really great on him. He's got a ball-jointed head, which looks great. See how far his head can go up and down. Really great, and it can turn and level out. It's not like that turning where the head's all sideways. You can actually level the head out, so it looks a lot normal like that. That's really nice. I really love that. Ball hinge shoulders, hinge swivel elbows, ball hinge thighs with a swivel, which is nice. Hinge swivel ankles, and then a double ball hinge here and then here. So very nice. So great articulation. Although he is lacking his chest, elbows and ankles. Sorry, chest, wrists and ankles. It's fine. The wrists I really don't care about because they've gotten him in such a perfect position that you don't need articulation on the wrist at all. The ankles would have been nice for more stability, but you can still stand him. And the waist, I usually take figures down when they don't have waist articulation at all, just because I really like it. And for this, he really doesn't need it because of the amazing head articulation. Because usually you need that waist so that you can have his head look over more, but with his great head articulation, he looks over fine. So they really just did a great job. And articulation, even where it lacks, it's totally fine that it lacks. But this is just one fantastic little tail articulation here. So it's got all that there, and then it's got this one. So then you can really get it in some really cool poses. You can get him in a lot of really cool poses, even ones where he's like jumping out at ya. But yeah, so he looks cool. I love the yellow kind of glasses that he's got on. He looks great, really nice. The paint's done very well. It's applied very nicely. There's really no mispaints, and it's a very metallic green, which is great. Metallic is always really nice, which is nice. He's got some really bright metallic on his bottom of the legs there, which look really great. The only complaint that I have with him, which could be just to mine, is that this leg is just, I don't know if it's morphed or what, but it's very funny. It's like the ankle wasn't aligned with his leg, because when you stand him, his leg is just really weird. I don't know what that is. It's probably just mine. It's not a big deal, but it still is he does have a shooting gimmick, which is spring-loaded, which is really nice. It's not like you have to flick it or something, so yeah, it's a powerful spring. So let me shoot it straight up so that hopefully it will come back down. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, it really is great because it flew up all the way up here, hit the roof, and flew back down. It's a very tight and very nice spring in there, which really is great. Standing him is a bit difficult because of obvious reasons. The huge tail really weighs him out. What you can do, if you want to, is actually move this back so then it supports him from the back, and when he's like this, you can't even tell that he's being supported. But it is back here, and that doesn't even look too bad. You can do it that way. You can kind of angle it down, or you can have his knees really bent or something, so he's kind of leaning on it. What I do and what you saw him like in the beginning of this is kind of have the tail wrap around, which looks nice, and it is also helping support him as well. So that's kind of nice. And you can also plug the missile, and the missile looks good. Some missiles are really big and obtrusive. This missile, not too bad. It's kind of big, but it really is hidden, it's hidden pretty nicely. All in all, it's a great figure, highly recommended, really much better than I ever could expected, with the great paint apps and the great choice of paint, with the metallic green and the fantastic, almost translucent yellow eyes look great. Great articulation, and great sculpt, and I'm really happy with the modern Scorpion. I thought that I would want a classic Scorpion more, but this modern Scorpion actually looks better than any classic that they could have done. So very nicely, since I was so excited for the Lizard, I'm hoping that the Lizard will even be better, but I did watch FX Fans' review, and he did say the Scorpion was better. So I'm hoping that Lizard is still at least just as good, because I'm really hoping for a good Lizard. So there you go. So that's my review of a Spider-Man Stinger Strike Scorpion. Thank you. I keep wanting to say Scorponok, but I think I made it through this whole review without even mentioning this guy, which is pretty impressive. So very cool. So there you go. Thanks for watching.